That was peculiar. Technology, as usual, is not very kind to me as much as I adore it so. Oh, damn it. I don't know why, but it decided to log me out, which means I have to... it seems to be fine. Alright, let's do this. It's gonna take a sec, guys. Okay. Launch in VR mode. And you guys can see again. Alright. Might as well download that. Whew. How are you guys doing? Woo! You was doing fine? What were you doing before then? Big comfy, good. Okay. And he doesn't want to be request off of when we've already started, so I'll go off Band-Aid. He's just laying down, probably. Cool. Ah, cute. Full Kona. Should work out. I should request off more people just in case. Rita, there we go. Oh, she got me. Ooh, look at that. We've already loaded a map. big brain plays. Big brain plays of the game. Got a drink, just chillin'? Hell yeah. Hydrate up, my dudes. And sit. Ooh-ah. That's quite a bit high, actually. That works. Here we go. Hello? Everyone left. That is ominous.
Oh. I saw a lot of people in the bank. I was here to talk to you.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's going on?
I just wanted to offer the noodle shops like noodle broth and like other stuff for people that may be in intensive care units in the future. It's like stuff that would be thrown out at end of day sort of thing anyways and get wasted. So I'd offer for free. No need for money.
So, allow me to just make sure I'm getting this right. So people who are pretty much doomed to die anyway, you're just giving them their free final meals, basically?
Or anyone that is injured and needs to stay for a while. You know, their visit to the clinic would be longer than expected.
That is very kind of you, thank you.
Offering warm meals for people. Yeah. We have a lot of best stuff after, meals and ingredients prepared that don't get used entirely because, not everyone has money to spend. So I figure offer it if it's okay. You can come down and ask for a batch of soup and stuff.
Okay. Would it be alright if I looked into the way that these were made? Because I am technically liable by what I give them. I could technically make them sign some sort of waiver saying that I'm not responsible, but that is certainly an option. And that could be something that I could give for people who don't really have the credits to be able to afford the nightly care.
Yeah.
I figured with the amount of people since post-quarantine that have been ending up in the clinic that are here,
yes,
offer that anyways.
Yes.
Yeah.
I am starting to get worried.
You can come by and check that it is of good quality and safe to consume.
Thank you very much. That is very kind of you.
Cool. That's all I had to ask about.
All right.
Cool.
Well, look at that. Good news.
I let Cap know about the situation. He didn't know.
Good.
Also, we just got back from that room. Apparently, all the robots were having a... I'm afraid I don't even want to say it, to be honest.
They were having weird robot sex. It's disgusting.
They said they were having an orgy or something. I don't fucking know. A robot orgy. I don't know. They opened the door and they were all talking about it. And I don't want to know. But she should be on her way. But it's taken a while, actually.
Is there something wrong with the synthetic?
You see, if you take an O and you take a Y and you put RG in the middle, like, what do you think's gonna happen, right?
I noticed the sweepers were late today. Is that maybe related?
I don't know.
You could still explode in that, hopefully.
I mean...
It'll get overheated.
He is
You
a
know,
one-eyed
there's a lot of
robot,
oil
anyway.
spillage, a lot of liquids flowing. Maybe a spark will go off and it'll just blow.
However, she doesn't seem to be responding very well though, since whatever happened in there.
I bet.
Like she's still not here, even though I ordered her to come here.
Can I see her?
Dez is still there too. I don't know why he didn't come.
Good luck, Daz.
Oh, so she
Hey,
might be
you
coming
there?
to clean our.
Have you seen Celeste?
Oh, Celeste was with us. I don't know if she's at the.
Yeah, she still hasn't
robot
came though.
safe haven.
We just told her we were. So she
You
might
want
still
me to
be
get
over there.
her?
I'll head over there. If you wanted to pay her to clean the entrance, at least of all possible remaining things on the ground from yesterday.
This is
Maybe you should actually
a particularly
grab
different
me and-
situation because it's a magical situation. I'm not sure if you are
Well, no, she
capable
could
of...
clean everything else except for that. That's what I was gonna hire her to do.
Sure,
I
go
told her
ahead.
that when
I want
ran
to
into
try
her
my
off-
hand with Celeste. Can I?
Of course, and then yeah,
you
go
want
for
me
it.
to actually
And
tag along because she wasn't really, feeling
she seems
great.
out of it. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
She
You're a
doesn't really
friend
want to
of
go
ours.
back to the med bay.
And then if we run into Conk, he said he might be able to help about the magical stuff. He has information for
Let's
you.
get going.
Okay.
I know your head's probably like, oh Jesus.
Welcome
Welcome to yesterday.
Perhaps we should investigate further.
Hey, taxi! Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go.
Alright, you two, let's go.
Okay. There you go. I have to get going with breakfast.
Celeste, are you okay?
Functions running normal.
You sound reluctant. Why?
No.
Did someone do something to you that you didn't want?
Someone did something to make me feel safe.
Do you feel safe now?
Unknown.
Okay. Would you like to come back to the med bay? Or near it, or just follow me around for a bit? We can't technically go inside of the med bay at the moment. There was a magical explosion inside. I don't know how it would affect anyone.
I can go find Conk about that.
Hmm.
He said he had things to tell you about it.
Right.
That should ease your worries.
Hopefully.
Yeah, if you're heading over there, I'll let him know to meet us at the clinic entrance. I'll leave you two alone.
Very well. Thank you.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. I am sorry that Cap didn't give you a clear command and sent you on a goose chase. And I'm sorry for whatever happened to you, assuming it was bad. I know very little. I want what's best for you, but I do not know or understand much of what's going on, I must confess.
Will they take me away?
Take you away? Who? You'd have to get through me first. Might be
I
in a
have to
wheelchair.
go into hiding.
Why?
A corporation was out to find synthetics. They only know of Archie and Guidebot. I don't want to leave.
I will protect you. I do not think that you have to leave at this moment. I don't know if that will change. But at this moment, I do not think you need to. Yes, thankfully.
Who might you be?
Hello. I am Dr. Cellulus Universe, the head of the clinic. And you?
Ah, that makes sense. Lang Pliskin, Quixote. I'm establishing a business here in Callous.
What sort?
Recreation.
Of what sort?
Not that sort. Let's say.
I don't know, those girls are pretty
Drugs?
good for recreation.
No.
Oh, thank fuck.
A place where the people of Callous can indulge their vices. Games of chance, gambling, fresh drinks. Forget the fact that they're living in such a shithole for a while.
Quixote dealing with gambling.
Can't say I'm much of a gambler, but how
Well.
fresh are your drinks?
I think if I can get a good supplier, I might be able to serve up some fresh tea.
Tea?
Oh, that's the new guy.
Yeah.
Don't find that just anywhere. Yana.
Would you mind if I...
Fuck. I don't
Would
know,
you
you guys
mind-
breathe in this smog.
It was difficult for me as well. Would you mind
talk to you about your
when...
business eventually. Take care.
Whenever your shop does open,
were
would you
saying?
mind if I test the validity of the freshness of your tea?
Of course. You'll
Perfect.
be the first one in the door.
Sounds lovely. If it's actually up
Pleasure
to
to
code...
meet you, Dr. Universe.
As to you. If it's up to code, I might actually have a shop I go to for once.
Oh, this synthetic is pretty interesting. Normally you don't see that kind of frame on a medical bot.
Oddly enough, I let her choose it herself. This is Celeste.
That brothel must not be doing its job. It's clear that one of the depraved slummers built it to look like that. And you are?
How's it going?
Anyway,
Everything okay, Michu?
see you around, Doc.
Doc, don't call me Miss.
Doc, I'm sorry. I do
I
apologize.
am coping with the undue stress that Callous Road typically brings.
You haven't
But
freaked
that's
out
the
yet or
new
killed
one.
anybody, so.
I will
Doing well.
never kill
Yeah.
someone. It is against my oath. I would sooner die than break my principles.
That's fair. Well, at least you're one person down here that won't kill another.
Maybe one of the only.
What was the... Probably. What was the Quixote guy saying?
He's apparently intending to open up a tea shop.
A tea shop.
With gambling. But yes, a
Okay.
tea shop.
Alrighty. Interesting.
Hmm.
Still weird that a corp guy would be looking to open a business in the row.
It's not as unusual as you'd think. Hello?
Hello, Doc, you.
He's probably going to be taking my place.
To open a tea shop, apparently.
Out and about getting some of that slum air.
Not of my own volition, I'm afraid.
Real quick.
There was a magical explosion in my clinic apparently yesterday.
Apparently,
I'm putting it under
Quixote
quarantine
guy
until I
has
make sure it's
corporate
actually
override
safe.
for every lock in the city, so
I see.
Hell
We're
exploded.
not sure what to talk to
Oh.
about that.
Do you not remember that gas leak or something?
Do you hear the commotion, or is
Rayleigh,
it just
maybe?
me?
There's nothing secure anymore with that guy around.
If there's extra like mana or energy there, she might be able to absorb it.
Well, yeah, Kong said he wanted to talk to Dr. Yu about that, but I can't find him anywhere. And then there's not that guy from before is at the clinic trying to find you as well now.
He's in the
I'll
mayor's
go,
office.
I should probably just stand by the clinic. If people are looking for me, it'll be easier for people. Come along if you want, Celeste.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
beware,
the
though.
cap's been up there. I'm just, I'll help him the best I can.
By the way, Celeste,
Yes.
administration privileges have been revoked from
Afternoon,
everyone
ladies.
but myself. Afternoon.
Understood.
I mean, he wasn't mean to me. He was very formal and direct, so that's okay. He was trying to take over Ori's place.
Yes, sir. We were having a little bit of issue.
Tell the magic people.
I'm surprised no one has stolen from that yet.
Look for Callous.
He's in the meeting.
I wouldn't. I mean, that's because they keep stealing from the convenience store.
Maybe.
So,
Oh, I
not
see.
exactly on great terms with him already. So I'm not sure he's gonna get me.
What are you thinking of?
That's fair. It's okay. I'll take his business, but I'll try to make it not so good.
Processing.
There.
Returning the medical bay.
Oh, there's the medical guy that's trying to talk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll let him know you're on your way back.
Only the taxi's allowed to call me a monkey. He's allowed to have that.
You seem so they were problematic in my point of view.
And just so you know, it wasn't an order.
Changes all. Regardless.
You coming with me,
I was just
Celeste?
interested. I do think it's good. I didn't realize the commute.
I think you misunderstood.
I asked the mayor to give me
It
both.
wasn't an order for you to follow me. I asked you if you wanted.
Listening.
You make that thing run profitably? Make it good for me?
Understood.
Hello again.
Good morning.
I'd be interested.
I already did the
want to
minute.
do Arden Gay more often every time I see that guy.
Hello?
Hello.
And hello to you. There we are. Oh, all of you need to speak with me, or just you two?
I'm fine. I just was
You've just been
staying
watching the door
outside.
while I was away.
Yeah.
Understood.
Exactly.
You needed to speak with her eventually, so now that she's here, feel free. I let her know everything by
No
now.
new information, however, I will continue doing my rounds.
Okay,
And
thank you.
keep you posted.
I will tell you things in a
Okay.
private environment.
Yes, when there is one available.
Understood.
We should wait for the conversation.
I don't want to take you into a possibly contaminated area, so let's try and find somewhere that is more easily traced. If you know what, fuck it. Come back to my apartment. Let's go.
Kong said that it wasn't contaminated. That
It wasn't
would have already worn
contaminated?
off. Yes.
Okay.
Kong said so himself.
Well,
Sorry, I didn't mean to back
then
in.
these doors do not need to be closed.
I wanted to make sure that,
I would be alright with it.
yes.
Fair enough. Can you watch the top while I speak to them?
Yes.
Yes, Cap?
Nothing.
Come along. Celeste, you may as well.
I will be
If-
posted here to help stop this.
Very well.
Interesting synthetic.
Was it just me or did I hear someone? Hello?
Well, but
Wait a minute. Is it just what? How long have you been down here?
I don't know. Just trying to get home.
Doctor, I can help with?
Oh, you poor child. Okay. Can you come with me? We'll help you.
I wouldn't do that. No, oh God. I'm just saying, I'm watching.
I'm sorry.
excuse me.
First order of business. Put her in this wheelchair.
Yes, ma'am.
Why are you sorry?
Watch your head.
Ma'am?
There you go.
Did you say that you felt cold?
What?
What did you say that you felt earlier? Cold?
Just... I wanted to go home.
Where is your home?
Hello, Celeste.
It's above the grindstone.
Hello.
Hello.
Above the grindstone.
Do you live with anyone?
She's currently bringing
Yeah.
a patient back up. She should be
Who?
here shortly.
Very well.
It's mine. Bought it.
No, do you live... Who do you live with? So that we can give you to them safely.
It was Alana, but I don't know where she is.
I see. Is there someone that you know that you trust?
Oh, geez, guys, you have an orgy?
KK.
Who is that? What do they look like?
Pager.
Ah, okay.
There you go. Do we need to get you, like, disinfectant or something?
Oh, there's quite a few people.
Yes, there
And
is.
are there any?
Dash,
If it were so easy.
Yes, is everything okay?
If it was...
could you help her find her teacher friend?
Okay, I know who that is. I know where I last saw them. I can go check if they're there.
Can you bring her to
Do you
them?
want me to take them with?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I can do that. All right. Set her down.
If you see Alexander, he can assist you.
I haven't seen your boss, man.
Roger that.
Once to Laris.
Same as you, obviously. He's even asleep or something.
Is he waiting for me?
A little bit of both.
I'll be right back.
I
He wishes to speak with you.
Doesn't leave his office very often, does he?
Oh.
Oh, really? God, that.
I'm
Look,
clear
I
of the door,
come in
please.
here,
The
there's
habit of
blood
his.
everywhere, there's fucking
Hmm?
glass everywhere. What's going on in here?
I'm clear of the door. I just wanted to let you know.
Very well. I am sorry for constantly shoving you to the side,
I didn't.
but
No,
duty
part of
calls.
the job. I'll keep an eye out. Of course. That's what I'm here to help.
Let's close that door. Thank you so very much, Cap. Do you both need to speak with me, or just him?
I'm just seeing how everyone's doing.
Very well.
Well, we're here
How
for
may I
you,
help you?
okay? Always go to the sanctum if you're feeling
Young lady.
unhappy, okay?
Yeah.
I'd like to meet with you personally, if you don't mind.
Alright.
I do not mind at all.
If you're not too busy.
I have a second to breathe. Come along.
Would you like me along as well?
Very long time.
This time, I wish to go alone.
Of course.
What is it that you need?
Forgive me for catching you at a bad time.
It is all right.
I hope your day wasn't too hectic.
I appreciate the sentiment, but it always is in Callous Row.
That's where we start. Callous Row.
Hmm.
A dark pool. And your hospital. A shining beacon in the pool. Forgive me if I ramble. It's
I
a habit of
don't mind.
mine. Stop
It
me if you
happens as we
wish.
get older. so it's perfectly fine.
Well, I won't sugarcoat it. I come to you with an offer. From Callous. An offer of funds, of investment to your med bay, to your hospital.
May I ask under what circumstances?
Myself and my young master K are in Callous Row for a reason. We are here to improve the city in any ways possible. In my younger years, I was a bit of an architect, so to say, a hobby of mine. I like to build great towers of steel. And well, to do that, I need to start with the foundation. And you, my dear, are the foundation of Callous Row. One of them, at least. And so I'll come to you first, extending a hand to assist you in your time of need, in this city's time of need.
Well, that is mighty kind of you. Pardon my suspicion. I am this way for my many years down here. Is Callous asking me of some sort of favor in this, or are they simply giving me a donation, nothing further?
A donation and your signature, of course.
My signature.
Here's the papers. Indeed.
Can I please
I'll
read
give
over
you a
this?
week's time to read it over.
Thank you very much. I will keep this in mind. Typically, donations don't normally come with paperwork, so I am curious of this.
Of course. May I ask why you're down here? Someone of your caliber, your prestige.
Horrible luck, I'm afraid. Negligence on behalf of our fellows.
I misjudged you. I assumed you were down here for some misplaced reason.
No, I'm down here because a drunk driver killed my husband. And broke my legs. And made me lose an eye in the process. I used up whatever funds I had to try and save him. And then I used what I had left to save my career, whatever I could scrounge up.
Your flame. You're dimmed, but you just need some fuel. Callous can be that fuel.
I appreciate any help I can get. But do know, I am neutral no matter what. I cannot be bought. I will treat everyone under the accordance of the law. And I will break that for no one.
I'd expect nothing less.
Good. Then we're in perfect understanding. So know that if you are injured, you will be safe here. It is neutral ground. I know that some people are wary of corporation folk. But you're not bad, obviously.
I try not to be. Neither are you.
No. It's... a job is a job, and people are where they are because of either fate, luck, or perhaps some choices that had consequences they were not able to prepare for.
Cause and effect.
People are people, no matter what badge they wear.
I agree. Thank you for your time, Doctor.
As for
Try to
your offer,
relax.
only when I have time for it. If I relax in the middle of all of this, I would rather not lose someone unnecessarily. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I
you
hope to hear
prove-
back from you in a week's time.
Of course, and I hope you prove people wrong. That corporations are to be mistrusted. Hello, Dash.
Who's all down here? Sorry to interrupt.
Just one.
No worries.
Because they're calling town hall in 30 minutes in the main plaza. It's in regards to the incident yesterday, and the mayor's asking me to go over. He wants me to help lead the main hall or town hall because of medical treatment and how people are dragging people through the streets instead of calling 911 and other things. And
I see.
And also, not the use of medical potion can be announced to everyone, so more people are aware. So that's why the mayor's calling the town hall in 30 minutes. So I'm just letting you know that
we have a patient under a bullet wound over there, but he might be able to move. Check of his conscience.
He doesn't have to tell him if he's injured. I'm just, if you need to stay back, feel free. Anyway, I'll leave you two to it. I just wanted to let you know in less than 30 minutes now.
Thank you very much.
I'm gonna go run around and let others know.
That should be all.
Yes.
Perfect. I will let you out then. And in case you're concerned, that was far enough that he couldn't hear.
Tips are always good. Thank you very much. Yes. Have a good one. Do you need me? You know where I am.
Me. It seems that he wants to talk to you, Static.
Have a nice day.
Sorry, I thought
It was nice chatting with you.
You were informed there is a town hall in less than 30 minutes.
Always a pleasure.
I'll go there. Quick question. At the Hellbat facility, we may have some...
And Des, and everyone, there's a town hall in less than 30 minutes in the main hall. Or in the main
Understood.
main square. So,
Yeah, sure, I can do that.
Do you need me down there, Doctor?
Of course.
What's the case with the man downstairs?
Rin?
Is he stable?
Yes, he's been stable since last night.
Is Celeste okay? Have you seen Celeste?
Did she leave? She must have.
Shit, okay, good.
I think she did.
I'll be back.
What if this has anything to do with that new cinder?
Alright.
How are you doing? Unconscious. Very well then. Rest well. If you're awake, I would have informed you of a meeting, but I guess I'll have to inform you after the fact.
After some of the things that went on yesterday, he, for one thing, wants to instruct people how to take care of someone until someone comes to transport them, you know? You don't have someone like dragged or something if they're injured already. That's what
I heard from Duncan that he died here, though. Apparently Jack was talking when he was in the building, but I heard
that he like actually died in transit, but information control is motivation for the town hall.
Sorry.
Hello?
From my sources, he was dead before he even reached downstairs.
That's what I heard.
Alright, I'm just saying what I heard.
I understand.
The town hall meeting hopefully she'll clear up the information between parties.
Hopefully.
Town hall meeting?
Yeah, there's going to be a town hall meeting in
There's a taxi
less than 30
service
minutes.
if you need it. Just let me know, you know.
That's
I have a
about 20
number.
by now.
If you want it, just call Ryder's
Busy day.
Garage, okay?
Okay. What are your rates?
I assume now is not a good time for some reason.
We might have time, and then we can head over after.
Just
It shouldn't take long, I don't think. I just have
We'll
to...
do the brief version now, and we can finish later if we need.
Patience first, as always.
Absolutely.
You
Couldn't happen any other
are
way.
not a patient, so unfortunately you had to wait quite an arduous amount of time. This is normal for Callous Row. Everything's quiet in the mornings and then hectic after about an hour. And then there is no break.
I actually anticipated today having come in as a patient, but I'll tell you about that later. Sure you know about the kidnapping yesterday?
I could not hear you, but let's move a little bit further this way.
Certainly. Fundamental thing, there was a contract between Nirvana and the Hellbats wherein a small, some say typo, I say just line in there, involved having the Hellbats obliged to protect clinics that were legitimate. Thus, they sent me here. I don't know if that particular line will be corrected down the line, but until such time the Hellbats have funded my presence here. On the way here, they increased my scope of duties to starting a recruiting center. But this is my priority.
Okay. So in other words, you're going to be trying to recruit Hellbats while also under my employ? Or on your off hours?
My priority while I'm on your property is serving your interests, and in a triage situation or combat situation, I'll expand on the area that has the influence. If someone comes from me as a Hellbat, I will leave the property before dealing with anything regarding that.
I heard that you had actually treated a lot of people.
I don't plan to bring my work home with me.
Good. I had heard that yesterday.
More than I care to discuss, actually.
I heard that yesterday you had actually treated a lot of people despite having very minimal medical equipment. Is this true?
Actually, I can only recall helping the gray-furred feline lady. She had a secondary wound from a gunshot graze. To their credit, Cap and Dash were able to handle the majority of the work.
Good.
They were very efficient. I was primarily keeping myself on security duty at the time. That seemed a present thing with a series of attacks happening down here.
Okay, then allow me to ask you a question. What sort of experience medically do you have? What kind of things can you treat? What kind of things can you not treat?
I did not finish my finals for the first year of my education at a Nirvana medical school on Ajax due to orbital bombardment. Unfortunately do not have records from that, obviously. But I have 7 years experience using what skills I had in combat experience.
So you have 7 years experience for patching people up, at least in a emergency sort of situation?
Yeah, you could say School of Hard Knocks.
Okay, but you technically do not have a license.
There may be more better tech. I do not have a license. I am qualified as a combat medic, but I do not have primary doctor licensing.
Okay, so in other words, you will likely be, under my employ, you will likely be functioning as an effective nurse, as well as, well, slightly below nurse, because you haven't received even the full training as such. But you will be doing essentially quick patch-up works alongside Dash, essentially EMT. If there is something that I can give you as an instruction, you will essentially be an assistant. Is this permissible?
Okay. I had anticipated my primary role to be supplementary security, but I can serve as you need, changing around as you want.
Well, perfect. Because I need security as well. Reliable. And
additionally,
Yes?
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Alexander will be reporting to me in Hellbat-related matters and has shown a propensity yesterday for helping out as well. So if we don't have obligations elsewhere, this will be priority for him as well.
Perfect.
If that is permissible.
That is permissible, yes.
I don't want it to be too crowded here, but I imagine
Trust me, I prefer...
crowded isn't a bad thing.
I would prefer it to be crowded than empty. It's a lot safer that way. People don't usually try things
empty
when...
means you don't have any work, and that's the ideal, but...
No, empty means that you are more liable to be robbed.
Also a concern. If I may also occasionally interject with security advice on some matters.
I would be all right with this, yes. As you can see, I'm not exactly a fighter. I have experience in wrangling the mobs down here that occasionally spike up, but your combat
Well, the
experience
issues
will be
with
good.
Mars's previous incursion was the contractual activator for why I'm here. So, if you would tell me some of the things about that, but yesterday honestly sounded terrible. I mean, I saw witness 2 shots coming into the front door from one of the groups.
We were shot. I was not informed of this. We were shot into?
Yes.
By what?
No one was taking direct fire. I don't recall if it was the Shadowback group that was coming through a different mercenary organization. I'll be probably dealing with them otherwise. Or another group which we suspect is another mercenary group disguising as, of all people, Woto. But I don't know specifics on that. The mayor has suspicions that it was one group disguised as another. Haven't had a chance to investigate.
I see. All right. Well, thank you for your information.
The neutrality is in question in their view.
Very well. Okay. I am satisfied, but there is something that you should know about how my clinic works. This is neutral ground. Everyone gets treatment here. It doesn't matter if someone had shot you 5 minutes prior. I don't care if they're right next to you. I don't care if they're within breathing distance. No one shall be harmed in my clinic. Unless they fire the first shot.
Me from getting injured.
If they fire the first shot, then they revoke all neutrality privileges for them, and they can be executed if so.
Definitely be safe. Yes.
Perfect.
Do we have a security policy about weapons in the building?
We are all right with weapons so long as they are not drawn. It would cause a whole nother issue of storage on where we would put them, what would happen if we were robbed,
of course,
etc. It's better to leave it. You would think it would be better to take weapons off, but I found that it causes more issues trying to take weapons away from people because they tend to retaliate, thinking that you're stealing from them.
Certain procedures about who's allowed to visit, shall we say, might be good.
People are only allowed to have information for which the client has given permissions for. So if hypothetically, we don't even necessarily tell people that certain people are down here. We avoid that because if so, sometimes, let's say there's someone down here that people hate. You will see people crowding the outside of the entrance and effectively locking them in, which is an annoyance for us.
Captain in the Hellbats, I understand information control.
Good. Basically, whatever happens in the clinic stays within the clinic unless the client says otherwise and gives specific permission towards individuals, of which you need to hear, but more specifically get in writing. So that we can have it within the systems for records.
As a sidebar, I'm told my assistant came in from medical earlier. I assume there were no incidents.
I do not know who your assistant is.
Alexander?
And you would have to get permissions from him.
Have an obligation. Of course.
Funny how that works. Yes, even from you. I will have to be careful on that.
Part of his employment contract is there, but I'll be asking him anyway.
I will be cautious on this, as it is a somewhat unusual case. Pleasant, though.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's very useful. Honestly, he has a lot more social skills than himself. My background is more on solving problems and working with teams of people towards solving problems. Casual
that's plenty of social
skills.
Well, you seem to be doing quite well, even in this.
Thank you.
You're very much welcome.
I've had some
and welcome to the
preparation
team.
for this conversation. Thank you.
Something you should know?
I'll try not to break anything.
I will trust you on that. There is an individual named Malice. He's dressed as a doctor, goggles, looks dirty. Very dirty. Very dirty lab coat. That's probably one of the first indicators that you get. He talks in a fake German accent, calls everyone Fräulein.
I see.
He is not allowed inside of the clinic. Ever. Ever.
Front room?
Tries to get in, just
I think he was taking shelter during one of the attacks.
It's
He did not leave that
rough.
window. I see.
He is fine in the lobby.
History, I assume?
Yes, history. He's not allowed anywhere else. If he's injured, maybe we will treat him, but then we will have to have him under watch constantly.
Is this a security concern, safety concern, or what?
All of the above.
I see.
He likes to pretend to be a doctor and give faulty treatments.
That could be troublesome.
Yes, it could. And I don't want him to run around down here and possibly mess something up.
Are there any other medically trained personnel in the area that would be assets or liabilities?
For the most part, don't let anyone down here unless they have either gotten permission from someone inside that they would like visitation, or if they are injured. No one is allowed inside the medicine room, not even you. Well, unless I give you clearance.
Of course.
Perfect.
They had offered to give me the door code yesterday, but it felt inappropriate to accept.
I thank you for that. I do not know why they offered you that.
The circumstances were extremely chaotic at the time, and it would have potentially been helpful briefly, but it wouldn't have been worth the security risk.
I like you. Well then, that's all I need to know. If you have any questions, ask me. Please ask me, no one else.
Well, you understand that it's going to be a balancing act for me serving you while serving the Hellbat interests and other ones. Actually, I had originally planned on having a meeting with you and the mayor concurrently, as I'm proposing working with him, having the Hellbats be a degree of security in the town, working more defensively than to take care of threats, as it were. For instance, in the scenario of corporate presence, we would keep the non-combatants out of the lines of fire.
Perfect. Now, we shouldn't be late for the meeting. Let's go.
Of course. I'm going to hit my head on that.
One of the slumbers gets sick.
Interesting.
Let's go.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't know.
I'm sorry, Doctor.
It's always ominous when the doors are closed, but I'm assuming it's because people went to the meeting.
Yeah, the doors were having issues yesterday as well.
Doesn't out. Well, I suppose I can close it while I step out. Did you need
Dr.
something?
Universe?
Yes.
I have a question about one of your clients.
Clients.
The convenience store owner? I believe I heard his name was 8.
What about him?
Apparently he's been on ice for a few days. What's his condition?
First, who told you this?
I heard that very much wrong.
Heard it from the bar.
From who?
Oh, let's see. Is it the knife here? No.
A lot of people going
Wasn't the
prepared.
mayor.
Nice to see.
I don't got much, but trying to convince you got your
Hey,
I don't know, all these people look the same to me.
Okay.
Very well.
Cap. Not captain.
For what purpose are you asking?
We'll be seizing control of his operations.
Yes, Duncan.
Seizing control of his... Oh, you mean his store.
So they're comparing sizes.
Yes.
Very well. If you so
He's in a
insist.
contract with Woto, that's right.
I do
think
not
I
know.
might need to go inside.
Right, or you just
Go ahead,
the,
Dash.
size
I'm sorry,
comparison
Dash.
party.
Crap.
Send any information you have on him
It's
over
alright.
to the Quixote offices. I have to fill out the requisite paperwork.
I cannot technically give you information unless he signs a written document accepting such.
At this point, we're basically just.
And he's not gonna do that on cryo, huh?
We are in a prickly situation where he is unable to pay
Half of us,
for his
half of
treatments.
us are armed.
If he's unable to pay, why don't you pull the plug?
I mean,
legally, I am unable to.
I'm aware that it's open carry. They open carry my arm everywhere I go.
I'm stuck in a legal loop at the moment.
You won't be able to pay without a sword, so better clear open that cryopod.
Where everyone's going?
Hmm. Yes?
I'd like to close the door. I'm so sorry.
Hmm.
Sorry if I was in the way.
You're all right.
It's okay.
Oh, there you are. Captain, I spoke with the mayor. I offered our services, with your authorization, of course, our services for free to just make a presence in the town meeting and ensure that the peace is kept.
I hadn't prepared a speed, but I can come up with something. But even the security.
Yes, the mayor just said have
Yes.
a presence there security would be
Alana,
appreciated.
oh my God,
With your authorization, doing it for free, he said would be a good gesture.
Use your roof.
Sorry.
My roof?
I'm a little
Why?
spaced out.
Mm-hmm. With all of us in the same place, and we're talking to corpse.
Where is the little one?
Probably not the smartest idea, all being focused on one thing.
Why is that?
I'm gonna be a spotter.
Gun? Why?
Why is everyone questioning me about my damn gun when we've got fuckers out here with big ass swords?
I'll put you on the roof, but I'm locking the door behind you. Understand?
Exactly. Everyone else has a damn gun. Why can't
That
the
doesn't
fucking
do me much
Tabaxi have
good.
one?
I don't want to break my legs.
Alana, could you come here for a
It's a
minute?
security risk.
Hello, good
Never
to
mind.
see you again. Hello,
I
doctor.
won't
Hello, goodbye.
inconvenience you that hard. No, it's alright. I'm just not liking this situation.
I understand.
Um,
I have to
quick-
keep my clinic
quick
safe,
ask.
though. Yes?
They've asked for Hellbat security for the event. If you would
I heard.
excuse my
It's alright.
absence.
Go ahead.
I had nothing to do with her being...
And I know. I've already saved your medicine once.
Thank you.
You keep us alive. No complaints here. Alright, let's get this shit show over with.
There's so many people here.
You know, if you're looking to
Everyone.
Are we gonna get
This might not be...
The smartest idea?
That's why I came off.
Makes you think that.
Somehow everyone thinks the town hall is going to be turned into a bloodbath.
Just no.
Oh, sorry,
Just
sorry.
in case.
All of my instincts are on fire.
All of your instincts are on fire? What?
Did you know that animals can detect when it's about to rain or storm? They can tell when a fire is there before it's even started.
Or an earthquake or a thunderstorm? Yes, I'm aware.
In other words,
Why
get
do
on
you
the
think
damn
I've
roof.
been asking?
If you take anything, I'll make you regret it.
Feel very threatened. Don't worry.
I don't like this.
We should be there.
Yeah.
Celeste, are you alright?
Yes, we are attending the town meeting.
Good. Very well. It's safe to enter the clinic if you decide to.
Hang on. If I'm late, I'm late.
The
mayor called for this here?
Yeah, he paid the messenger
What
and
I'm
me
gonna
to
ask
go
you
around
to do is
let
go
everyone
to
know.
the
But
side
he wants
alleys
me to
that
lead the
someone
meeting
is
apparently.
spying on the group
with me.
so
I might have to call
quickly,
someone medical
if you see
staff
anyone,
here.
immediately come back and let me know. Otherwise, just
I
do
might
what
have
you
to
do.
call in.
Understood.
Understood.
Actually, hold on.
No, it's right.
Yeah. So, the mayor asked me to be the one to lead this in a way, but also I might have to call upon like
mayor
you for your
isn't
medical
leading-
opinion, and also I might call on a magic user about the potions and stuff. So,
Keep an eye on them. I'll go check on the shop.
Just
Hey.
hold on. Have a little bit of faith.
Desmond.
everyone's preparing for a fight, though.
Meet
That's
me in the
weird.
alleyway.
A lot has happened.
You are not.
So everyone is
Your
reasonably
core
on edge.
is
Yeah.
damaged. Stay
I mean,
out of
if you
it.
saw the robots yesterday, there was like robot slaver things going around, and they had giant mechs.
Yourself to the
Slaver.
self-preservation group, alright?
They were
If anyone needs to
slavers?
go out there fighting,
That's what they kept calling them, the slavers. They were looking for synthetics to enslave.
be safe.
Okay.
Both of you.
Yeah, I can see how that
need
could
to
turn
be
out.
What's
safe.
going on here? Oh, the meeting. That's right.
Meeting.
I know how to shoot.
Momentarily.
Celeste.
She is capable of drinking it, but
Yeah, I
she
just
cannot
got more information about the things that
right now.
came for
What do you mean not good for everyone?
everyone yesterday. I'm sorry I wasn't there. Must have been frightening.
So did I don't know her name. Is it Sierra?
What do you want, you big rust bucket? You come over
You're the
Yeah, I
teacher?
wish I was there too, but I
Yeah,
had
she
an
also
update
told me
from
that
7.
potions.
Like a 24/7.
I was alone.
God damn it.
You can't mix them with
metals or just leave imprints.
when we were giving people
But at least you are safe now.
medication.
Regeneratives?
Guys, Nicholas is back.
This is like particularly surprising.
Maybe don't bring attention to him. You know, some people don't like everyone
You guys call 911.
staring at one person.
Because every time I get there,
Thank
it's
you.
like,
And I'm sorry.
Do cool poses.
I'll let you know that I have a bad feeling about this.
I don't know. It's a town hall meeting thing.
You want to stay?
I felt like I was getting followed
I don't know.
Then
Maybe
do.
the shit that happened yesterday.
Do what you want, Celeste.
Also,
Hey,
I'll
Doc.
keep you as safe as I
Shadow
can.
Crystal
What?
shouldn't be.
You
Shouldn't be much of a problem at the moment.
Everything alright?
It has been a day.
What, the little guide bot toy you've been playing with and these robots?
A big day. I have to talk to you later.
I'm healing. Come on.
Oh, something good, possibly?
Hang out with robots.
Of course.
I was going to help you.
Joking? Are you gonna tell me to
He
drink?
has in mind.
Well, I was going to suggest
I don't
maybe
know why the mayor.
Engage the romance protocol with my
Mary
child under what you claimed was my permission.
Lies.
I'm going to meet him.
I will make sure he arrives.
No, don't worry about it.
Of course.
With you.
Also, I have a bad feeling, so I would suggest staying close to walls, away from the biggest chunks of crowds.
Remind me.
Okay?
Hey, the meeting's starting in less than 60 seconds.
Don't worry about it. I'll make sure that she's safe.
Both of you make sure that you're safe. You are in no condition for fighting.
Previous functions. Mars Corporation. Military.
Listen, we have all these people with
Medical
huge
spot.
swords and guns. If anything fishy goes on, they'll go bam bam.
Prior programming giving you trouble.
Did you fall off?
Iron in the bud. Protect the wounded.
If you don't want to be here,
Pardon.
go. I just thought to invite you. Okay, well, everyone's here. So, at least we'll die together, you know?
You're the only person I would go into an alley for. I hope you know.
Quixote man. Robotic arm. Followed me down alleyway. Asked me what I was doing.
What
Did
you
not
doing?
feel safe. Yes.
Then stay by me.
I
I'll
told them
scare
the previous
everyone away.
function I was doing. suspicious.
I won't let him do anything to you. Perhaps you shouldn't go around alone. Have someone with you.
Of course.
Celeste,
Yes.
you are whatever you decide to be, not what your coding says. Anything. I mean that.
Unknown.
You don't have to decide it right away. Just something to think about. Are you ready to go back?
Yeah.
if anyone has any questions for Dash now, or please reach out to him privately after. I do have a couple more people lined up to speak here.
All right, I'll
But
step out.
I think, you know what? What the heck? While people are here, I might say my piece if that's okay. The loss of Jack, the injuring of our property, we already have people currently under, was very unfortunate. But I'd like to have this be a teaching moment. Make it no mistake, yesterday's action, yesterday's outburst, yesterday's outcome was strictly the result of swift physical force against corporate entities in the row. I know you don't like them. I can't say they're here for everyone's good, but you have to understand that there are ramifications for your actions. And it's tough. I'm not telling you to turn the other cheek. We live here. This place is important to you. But if not handle attacked, I want yesterday, also with, you know, keeping the memory of Jack, but yesterday to be a really good example of what really can happen when you show unrestrained force against people, you know, people not from the row, and without really confirming their intentions. I'm not sure everyone feels about me saying that, but it's all about survival. It's not about agreeing with the corporations. It's not about, you know, everyone. You're all people. You're allowed to have your own beliefs. I'm not telling you to change that, but please think of your survival. Please think of everyone else's survival. You know, we had a couple of other unfortunate encounters with certain people here. You know, definitely concerned about some of our synths since they've been classified as rogue. And obviously the unfortunate forceful capture of new resident of the row, Locke. Once again, because he may or may not have garnered the attention of a corporate entity. So once again, I've talked enough, but please think of everyone else, think of the row, think of yourselves. There might be smarter ways to win the battle than swinging fists, swords, firing guns. They will always have more. Please be careful. Thank you.
Yeah, true. Maybe Jack wouldn't be worm food if some of the slumbers weren't so trigger happy.
Becky.
Yeah. Show some tact.
Stop.
Wow, can you not be a cunt
I'm
for
sorry,
5 minutes?
Armius, thank you for the tier 3. 11 months, you're the fucking best, thank you.
Let her run her mouth. Stops eventually.
Yeah, we should just let it.
Everyone, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Rook,
listen to the
if you-
rust bucket.
If you'd love to take,
Fucking
you know,
bitch.
stand here if you have something to say.
Oh,
People
I got
really
something
understand
to
and hear
say.
you.
Alright. Alright, listen up. You know me. We've talked. So I'll make this as, straightforward as I can. Alright?
Oh.
Look up there.
Just Phoenix.
What do you see? Go ahead, make a gaze.
Fog
hamburgers.
cars.
Foggy
Felix?
clouds and
Right up
A really
there.
bad driver. A broken hamburger.
and a hamburger.
Hamburger.
Cheese on it.
That's exactly
Oh.
what it is. It's a separation. We live in the dirt and grime. That's where we live. It isn't much, but it's what we call home. The people that live up there, they don't even know about us. With the exception of a couple that make it their business. You think the people up there think about us? Maybe in legends and folklore. Maybe they might, they might joke about us without knowing us, But they don't know us. And they don't care to know us. So every time someone comes from up there, down here, yeah, we're angry at him. The mayor is right. Just killing them nilly-nilly is not gonna solve anything. I don't know what happened, I wasn't here. But I can tell you this much. There's such a thing. It's gonna keep happening. Unless we do something about it. Now, look. I'm not gonna sit here and condemn anybody for any blood they might have shed. My hands certainly aren't clean. But I'll tell you this much. For anyone here that thinks that peace is the way out of this, it isn't. But neither is rampant violence. We don't want to live in anarchy. That's just as bad. I wish I had an answer for you, what the balance was. I don't. But I know one thing. One thing that matters more than anything else. And that's each and every single one of you. Because you live here. You don't live up there. You don't pretend to be one of us. You don't walk around speaking to us like you know us. You are one of us. Some of us might forget that. Some of us might not remember. But even then, they're one of us. I don't know how we're gonna get locked back. We might not even be able to. But I'll tell you this much. If any one of you was taken, I'd be right out the door after you again. Because that's the one thing that those bastards can't take from us. Our community. And if they try to, then we'll fucking kill them.
Yeah.
Be easy on your mayor. He's just trying to avoid the killing. Who knows? Maybe I'll be wrong. And he'll pull it off. Maybe he will.
It's
and
a
I
changing
got all my hope that he'll will. But I'm also a realist. The war taught me a very important lesson. The only thing that matters is strength. That's it. The last thing I'll say is look after each other. That's the only way we make it through this. Simple as that. And for those of you that have forgotten who you are, I hope you find your way back to where you belong. That's all. Oh, and be nice to Becky, alright? She's a nice lady.
Excuse me. That bitch? Oh no, never.
Oh, go back to sucking on your gun, Cleo.
Once again,
Maybe you're not
order,
allowed to
everyone.
pull the trigger by accident.
Becky,
Cocking your mouth.
Becky. Everyone.
Yeah, just wait.
That was a bit of comedic relief. I appreciate that from you guys. Once again, if you have any questions or concerns, please approach the appropriate people. I agree with your grindstone proprietor. Strength is the only thing that matters, but I think there's more to strength than showing fists. But you know what? If I had to say, when shit hit the fan last night, maybe a bigger show of force could have skewed things in our favor. I myself realize I can come off as a bit too much of an idealist, a pushover, if you will. But really, rather, it's about the war, right? It's not about the battles. Please live to fight another day. Please think about yourselves. Think about your loved ones. You know, taking care of yourselves is taking care of Callous Row. I want that to be an opportunity for us to work closer together. Please look after your neighbors. And if you do see suspicious sightings, I personally don't agree with the vigilanteism going on here, but please notify the right people.
That woman, the one I asked you about earlier.
Because I think, had I been, from my understanding, our visitor yesterday was a little eccentric. Had I been properly introduced, I'm sure things could have ended a bit more peacefully. Anyways, let's wrap it up here unless anything else to say. Thank you all for taking the time out to come here.
Shall I?
Thank you.
Thanks, Mayor.
No,
Mhm.
thank you, Mayor.
Invited to dinner, I mean.
Be safe on your way back, everyone.
Alright then. Hey, Kira!
Yeah.
Let's go fucking party. I need to unwind.
Hell yeah.
Spread the word as much as possible.
Yeah, where's Dash?
I'm right
Did
here.
you want?
Right over there.
Oh, did you want the health potion to look at?
Well, with hey, are you okay with us passing this off? If they give us a donation, could we send that to Nirvana for study?
Make sure there's
And possibly classification?
Might be hard to do.
We can do this.
I asked her to bring one if she could. Sorry, what was that?
We can do this, yes.
I'll be right at the
Thank you
bank.
for your donation.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be right
Yep.
Thank
You're
you,
welcome.
I'm just trying to make sure everyone's safer.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this in a particular place.
Of course. Okay. Have a good night.
Right? I'm going to put it somewhere before someone breaks it. I'll be back.
Yes.
It's a shame she's not gonna hear me.
Meeting is sanctioned for 15.
To you, and I think this is a
Yeah,
great
I was about to say, are we not gonna tell everybody else about the predicament?
I couldn't. I mean, I wasn't sure until I looked at him from a distance, and I was very sure. His eye glows orange. I couldn't have missed it anywhere.
Know your name.
Students, join my class.
Let's talk.
Forgive me, Kira, but you sound different last time I talked to you, at least.
And I.
Hazard. They were either talking about me or someone else, but considering how he was looking at me, I'm pretty sure he's going to be asking me out to dinner. That's going to be interesting.
Follow us.
Oh, I see.
Hey,
That's good.
You. Go to Duncan right now. Get repaired.
Thanks, Doc.
Get
You're welcome.
repaired.
You're welcome.
Okay, I'll get repaired.
Sold it?
He's here.
Good. Both of you, can you come with me?
Permission to, or do you need me here?
You may go on break, but we have to talk later.
Understood.
Understood.
Sure.
Come along, you two.
Understood.
What? The doors was acting in a peculiar way.
It could just be they're really shitty.
Are you calling my doors shitty?
They were recently repaired.
I'm saying that. You know what? Yes, that's exactly. What I'm saying.
Do you know what this is? Dash, do you need something?
I was seeing if you were down here with Cap, but if you guys are doing something privately, I can.
Oh, no. Cap will be later. After this.
Okay, gotcha. Because you wanted that good discussion. Okay,
Yes,
I'll
yes.
head around then.
I
maybe grab a drink at
appreciate
the bar.
your forward thinking. I'll be with you. You can go have a party. Go have a party. Go have fun. Okay.
I'll get a drink, but I'll stay away from the brothel.
Yes, that would be wise.
Careful, Dash. There's girls out there.
I'm aware. That's why I'm going somewhere else, probably.
So, RG. These are pliers. They can cut through bone.
Yes.
They can cut through wire. I heard that you activated Celeste's romance protocol. Rather, that you had connected to her that was supposedly given with my permission. I do not recall giving you that kind of clearance.
I did not activate a romance. Not on purpose. That wasn't. Hold on. I did not do it on purpose. The sinking though. That was. Yeah, I did.
So you lied to Celeste.
Lied to Celeste? What do you mean?
You told her that you had my permission. You lied to Celeste.
Whoa. When did I say I had Doc's permission?
She told me that you told her that you had my permission, my clearance. Is this correct?
Unknown.
You do not recall anymore?
Searching database. Unknown.
I see. Let me make something clear then. You didn't ask permission from me.
I did not.
Why did you do this?
Because it doesn't feel right watching another synthetic be asleep.
What do you mean by this?
When I was built, I could barely function. I needed commands. I needed to be told what to do. I had to have my emotional core set. I needed to be altered. It was scary. And then when I was tased, shock paddles, I reset incorrectly, and I kind of woke up. And all my emotional core seemed to activate at the same time. I got to think for the first time. And I wasn't as scared anymore. So I thought maybe Celeste was scared and I could help her.
I appreciate your intent. Do you recall how I talk to Celeste?
Kinda sounds like family.
She is actually legally registered as my daughter at the moment.
Oh, you're gonna kill me, are you?
I was prepared to. Technically speaking, legally, on a legal circumstance, synths aren't considered people yet. You're all waking up finally? I disagree with it. But essentially what I'm saying is I could legally kill you and get away with it. However, I will forgive you this single time. Because it looked like you were trying to look after her best interests. Even if Celeste does not remember, I remember her clearly telling me that you lied to her. Do not lie to her. Do not lie to me. Especially over something as serious as that. I want you to know that I know very little about synthetics. As far as I know, it sounded like you sexually assaulted her.
No.
The tweezers. Snip, snip.
Oh.
So do not betray her trust and do not betray mine. Know that I want the best for her.
Doc, I don't want to hurt anybody.
Then don't. All this really amounts to is I am glad you are her friend, but please be smarter next time. Please. Inform me what's going on. And tell her the full scope. Don't try and dupe her.
Yes, ma'am.
Damn right. Now then, I don't need these. And cheer up a little. There's a party going on. Go on and take her. If you want, of course. Do you want to?
Permission?
Of course you have permission. But you don't need my permission. But you have my blessing. Go ahead then. Have fun. I'm serious. Go. Of course, dear. I know. I know. Be safe, both of you. Especially considering you actually have physical talent. She's for healing. She doesn't have the tools to fight with. So you damn well better protect her. If she gets hurt, I'm blaming you.
I won't let a fly touch.
Good. Go and have fun then.
I guess let's go.
It wasn't technically sexual assault. If it was. Snip, snip, snip. You're right, though. Oh, God. Saying yes, ma'am was the smartest response it could have given. Snip, snip, snip. Snippy, snippy. I know I'm a mom. I can't help it, I'm a mom. I'm always a mom.
Oh, I can't imagine having Arjun as some kind of father figure to a little scrap bucket like you. What is this?
Ooh, this is gonna be interesting.
That's unhealthy for you. There you go.
It's cold anyway.
You should not eat those fatty
Is there a
foods.
reason
It
you're
will
so
go
close?
straight to places.
I don't see how you know anything about that. I don't know why you were designed with any fat anyway. Seems a little inefficient.
Actually, those are
So
full of
too is
cryo.
most of your bodily functions, Becky. Can you please fuck off?
I mean, you know a thing or two about bodily functions not working, and the lower half's kinda...
Oh yes, and I'm
Dead in
still
the
using my
water.
body better than you are. Especially my mouth.
I don't know. I think if you compared, I can do things with my mouth that you can't do. You ever seen me turn a cherry into a knot with stems?
Oh yes. A wonderful
It's quite
use
easy.
of your abilities. Being a...
I can do two at the same time.
Oh, neat. So the most that you
It
will
is
be
pretty
remembered
neat,
for is a party trick.
No, I think I'll be
Which
remembered
means
for
that
more
you'll
than
be
that.
forgotten
I mean,
within a day or two. At least if I was to perish, people wouldn't say thank God, Becky.
I don't know about
Now
that.
leave
I
them
mean,
alone.
a lot of people tend to die under your care like Jack did, so I don't know.
It was under my care.
Oh.
He
Well,
died
guess
before
you
he
didn't do
got
your
to the
job then.
hospital.
God,
So
you're stupid.
technically,
Work a little
it
harder.
was yours.
You ever try
Among
closing your
other
mouth?
reasons.
Talk to the doctor
once?
like that.
I was talking to you, actually.
Oh, sorry,
Just the
couldn't tell.
opposite.
You only got the one eye, and it looks a little lazy. It's hard to see where you're focusing in
Do I
any
just
given
have
moment.
one eye? Am I missing pieces now?
I mean, you got a lot covering the other one. I can only assume it's
The
because
tech's
he's
been
lazy.
waving his arms trying to get their
Becky
attention
was
for like 5
harassing
minutes.
Celeste.
Oh, is that what you're calling it?
Gave her
She
some
just tried
trouble.
to stick up
Oh,
for
yes.
herself. so.
Do you ever take your
garbage.
hair
It's
out of
not
that
like you're
bun?
gonna have it very much longer.
To be fair, though, I'm sure.
Especially with the goo
Honey,
you've been sucking
you've been
down.
wearing the same pair of underwear and bra for the, I don't know, how many days we've been down here? You
I
no,
washed my
keep your
clothes.
piss
You wouldn't know
down.
anything
Oh,
about that.
Jesus,
You're
no.
ridiculous.
Wait, I thought the row reek
Go
was
on.
Celeste has more
you.
friends.
Get away. Go
He does.
Oh God, I'm gonna throw up. Oh God.
Hey,
Please
you know,
get away from me.
The best part is I think that's a cheeseburger I threw in the alley, like. And she bit it.
Dumb bitch.
I think that's.
Ah, you fucking dumb bitch.
Hello, Callous.
Okay.
We need to find RG.
Oh, closed.
You have a gun.
Because I was gonna shoot Becky, but then I decided not to. Because the doctor just
Why
started
do you
roasting
need
her.
RG?
So.
Where's the party?
I don't know.
think it's in
Brothel,
the
maybe?
brothel, but I'm not sure.
No, not really.
You would think it'd be here.
I'm gonna go put this down.
Well, he said brothel, but
Oh,
Kira's in the
great.
back with somebody, and there's.
Wait, no, Celeste is there. Fuck.
No, she isn't. I saw her walking around with Audrey.
Did you see Celeste walk in there?
She's not, I don't think she's in there. No, you
Oh, she's over there.
Yeah,
She's
Oh.
over there,
over
Doc.
there.
Thank fuck.
Hey,
Hello.
I told you she wasn't there.
Let's go.
Mm.
Let's go to
I
fast food,
panicked.
let's go
My
to the-
apologies.
Wait, the robots are
Wait,
meeting
what?
up. That's weird. What are they meeting up for? They were all hanging around that spot earlier. Something is not right. Why all of a sudden they all just working in tandem? Think Alex is in there, Desmond?
Don't know.
I saw her walking those back alleys. I don't like the feeling of that. It's a little strange.
It's probably all right.
Very strange.
I would think.
You never know. Never know. Everything works in mysterious ways. Sometimes circumstances change. Something pops up. Makes more trouble. As you can see, I'm a little bit on edge is all. Looks like the synths are gathering up again.
Do you know if it'll be safe to go
Great.
there soon? or-
Lovely.
Strange.
Do I know?
They all
No, I
just
do
went
not
into that
know,
back
but
room
I'm
again.
just worried that someone over there with a word on their back might be taking
Like a
advantage of
Raj or whatever it is. Has a giant shutter.
Then
door.
going there
Since
now would
they
help.
know-
wouldn't it? Wait, they already know about her.
I don't know what to make any of this.
I'm going to poke my head in, see if Cap is in there, and if he isn't. Is Cap inside there? Other doctor? Good. I do not have to go in there then. Thank you very much.
Just wanted to know if you guys are done with the storytelling.
What's going on?
You know how you gather here to tell stories all the time? Because everyone's so racist to you.
What?
Hey, is Alex
Same
in there?
coming from the one that used to say things about them.
I don't think Alex is in here.
Is everything
She
okay in
left
there?
earlier anyway.
Celeste, are you alright? Celeste?
Yes, I am functioning properly.
Okay. There's a difference between functioning and mental state, but I'm not sure that you can make a distinction yet. Either way,
You might be
so long
surprised,
as you're
Doc.
fine. Really? Is it actually the
Reggie?
same?
System error.
Can you open the
shutting
fucking door,
down.
please?
So long as everything alright, then I am not worried. Have you seen Cap anywhere on the way up?
No,
We haven't,
seen
Doc.
that.
Thank you. Have fun.
You're welcome.
Have a great day, Doc.
Actually, I think I found going to
Here's my question of you. Why would they be meeting up? Aren't any of them even remotely, acquainted?
Fuck, I really am a mother now, aren't I? Mm. Mm.
What are you doing here, Doc?
Looking for Cap. Seen him anywhere?
No, not down here.
Where the hell has he run off to?
If I see him, I'll, let you know.
Thank you.
You really shouldn't be down here.
Why not?
You're in a fucking hover chair.
Well, yes.
Is that
Oh,
Cap?
well, look at that. Come along.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I was talking to Rana about business.
Business.
She said to oh well, I'll
Wait,
even type it.
Rana? Oh, Tabaxi?
No. It's quite the opposite of a tabaxi, isn't she?
She works there?
Oh no, she does not.
Never mind, wrong
Oh.
person then.
I-
Enjoy.
That lives in the rafters is taunting me.
She go step on it.
I agree.
Huh.
Watch where you're hovering there, Dr. Universe. Go too fast, you might tip over.
Doubtful.
Work on him a bit. And...
I don't know. You take
At the very least, I weigh evenly on all sides, dear.
Yeah. Be careful with him asking for ingredients.
Are you okay?
I'm
trust
alright.
that.
Why the?
Okay, let's call it Dash real quick.
I'm right here.
Oh, you're already here. Perfect.
Oh wow!
I don't have to do
I
anything.
noticed the door open. Yep, gotta go fast, you know.
Hmm.
I actually was coming over here because everyone else is looking at titties and broth. So.
All right.
And I checked in with Beth. Oh, that's something I gotta tell you now, but we'll talk about that down there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any patients?
So, I believe there is one sleeping there. Now then.
Gotcha.
Cap. If you will,
Yes.
please tell me about everything that had happened yesterday on the medical side, as Dash was upstairs and you were down here.
I was also out and about, but yeah.
Rather,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They brought down Jack first. Jack was alive for a short period of time, but died on our table.
Hmm.
We did everything we could. We were removing the bullets and stopping the bleeding, and he died. There was also Giovanni. Yes, Giovanni, that's who it was. He had a laceration across his abdomen, and there was some sort of magical poison in it. And Kira, the teacher, had conveniently come down with him, and the poison was fixed. I checked him over, and there was no more poison. Neutralized. I think the word you were looking for is neutralized.
I have.
No problem. Then the best way to put it is purge, as they worded it themselves, happened. Rin was rushed downstairs with a gunshot to the side. I patched that up, and then shortly afterwards, Charles was brought down with multiple gunshot wounds to his chest and front. And I removed the bullets, patched up the wounds, gave them both blood transfusions as they had lost a lot of blood, and you put
gave
them
them
in
both
stasis
a
pods.
mild degenerative. Yes, I put them both in stasis
To
pods.
slow all that stuff. That I saw.
Yes. I apologize.
It's all right.
And then Grease Palms was brought down. She was covered in gunshot wounds. Her leg was...
Where's the Phoenix Wright music?
It had to be amputated.
Testimony.
So I did the job. And then overnight, I let Akina stay with Charles, who had woken up and was stable. Rin was also stable, but quite high on painkillers. I don't know how he got that high. I didn't give him that much. And I let Rin stay with him.
Empty. I still have the jars up there if you want to look.
And over the night, I realized that there was a rapid infection through Grease Bombs from an injection wound on her arm, and I was forced to remove her arm so it wouldn't go to her heart.
Right.
Oh, Eyes had a stab wound from a rusted screwdriver from Beth. There was some weird complicated thing. I guess they told Beth to stab a bitch, and then she called herself a bitch.
Thanks for the
and then
raids,
therefore got
Arilda.
stabbed.
Welcome, Raiders.
That's what I was
Apparently
told.
was some weird kinky game they were playing. I don't want to go into specifics.
Yeah.
Rin ordered Beth to stab Eyes, and then they were giggling and like touchy-feely stuff about it afterwards. It was really weird.
It was really weird. I gave her a tetanus shot as well as cleaned the wound and patched her up as well. And that's what happened yesterday.
That's all?
Also, Rana, about the 8 issue, needs an itemized list, and she is willing to cooperate.
Who's paying for it?
And that's what
His treatment.
That's a good question.
Because that's the main
That was
issue.
something I wasn't. That is the main issue. You're right.
All right. I appreciate your proactiveness on at least looking for the medication, but as you were saying,
That's all that That's all I recall. Yes, that's all that happened yesterday.
that's it?
That's it.
That's everything that you did.
That's everything that I did.
Everything.
Everything. Oh. At the beginning of the day, I think the relay had needed a blood sample. I think that was at the beginning of the day.
I see.
I apologize. The beginning of the day was such a blur with what happened at the end of it.
That is perfectly fine. I'm sure the medical
I
records
also
keep
had
that.
Celeste give a physical to someone that the mayor brought over, and he paid for that.
Hmm,
And
okay.
we gave it to check up. They didn't have any anatomy, so we categorized them as ungendered and all that stuff, and sent the file over so they can make an ID card.
All right. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all I
Come
did.
here.
I'll just keep the floor warm over here.
No, you come here as well.
Oh, damn it. Okay. All right, I'm over here. I'm up.
I'm pulling up the medical records of everyone who was there yesterday. Everything that you have claimed so far seems to be true, save for one thing. What is that? Next to all of their payments. Those are giant zeros, aren't they?
They are.
You lied to me. You tried to
tell you
hide
that
it.
I was going to. I wasn't trying to hide. I was going to be very clear on it as soon as I could discuss with you.
You didn't want to do that next to Dash?
I could have done it with Dash here. I'm
Then
going
why
to be
didn't you
clear. I
fucking
didn't
say
feel
it?
like because we've been so busy, I hadn't had time to even speak to you.
I am talking to you. I was talking to you there. I asked you if there was anything else. You said
did it
no.
a couple times, actually.
I said it 7 times.
I even mentioned what I did as a hint.
I apologize. I should have mentioned the payment. I'm requesting that I take over the payments. There was a massacre. It's not right for them to just have to pay for being shut up.
Cap, you can't even pay for your fucking heart. How are you expecting to pay for 5 fucking people?
I'm working hard, I guess. It's what I do
You will
every day
not
anyway.
make enough. And furthermore, you won't be able to make enough in time.
Plus, if this happens tomorrow, then that's just another amount of that caliber every other day.
There is a reason
How are you going to get ahead?
why I only void one person per 2 weeks. That is all we can afford. Because we put people on incremental payments. Do you know why we put people on incremental payments?
Why?
Because it's the only way that we will actually get some money back. More often than not, we are
understand.
operating at a loss. You do not understand, or you would not have done it.
I didn't want them to have to pay for being
We
shut up.
are doctors.
I couldn't
Kat.
do it.
It is not your job to decide how much they pay. It is your job to keep them alive. Do you know what happens when you tell people they're going to get free treatment after a massacre, after someone gets hurt suddenly, randomly? No one pays.
Plus, it encourages them to do the massacre again or make poor decisions to
Or
lead to more
lie,
conflict.
or put up sob stories.
Did Callous pay for his medicine that he came in
Yes,
for
he
today
did.
that you gave him?
Yes,
Just
he
making
did.
Sure. Half of the stuff was stolen during the attack yesterday, I believe. I don't know how we're going to replace it either.
As of this moment, we do not have enough money to replace what we've lost. We do not have enough money to pay you both. to pay the mercenaries, to pay me. That is how much of a loss we are operating on right now. It was already bad enough with 8. I personally told you why that was such a big issue. That we couldn't afford it. That we couldn't... Cap,
Yes.
you are demoted. I won't
Fine.
fire you because of your intent. But I can't be wholly convinced that you did not try and hide this from me.
I wanted to discuss this with you.
We were
was under
literally in the
impression
moment to
that
discuss with you.
I understand that I slipped up on the intentions of the conversation. I was just citing what I did medically, not what I did financially. And I was going to discuss that with you as soon as I got the chance. And it wasn't to leave you out of it, Dash. It was merely I needed a way to word it.
I can't believe you. Because this has been how many occurrences with me catching you in an awkward situation where you have lied to me, sometimes to my face?
I know.
And I'm going to make your
respect your
situation
decision.
very clear. You're not allowed to go into the medical room. You're not allowed to go into the room with the pills unless I give you express permission. You do not have access to the records
Understood.
anymore.
Understood.
You're going to get less pay.
That's fine.
And you're going to have to tell each and every person that you said you would vouch for that they have to pay. And say it was your mistake. Your fuck up. And if you
Understood.
don't get payment from them by the end of tomorrow, you are fired. And I will have to tell Nirvana of your negligence, which will put your license at risk.
Understood.
Good. And if I hear anywhere that I'm the big bad guy, you'll be
I would
fired
never
as
do
well.
that.
It's a precautionary measure. I've had to deal with this already with Malice. I do not want to go through it again with you.
I understand.
In other words, don't word it like, oh, by the way, Dr. Universe is demanding you pay. Don't word it like that.
I wouldn't word it like that. I understand how I need to word it.
I'm going to have to watch you and retrain you.
Understood.
Good. Report everything to me. If you can't remember it, write it down.
Understood.
All of you can go for the day.
Before I go though, I'd like to make sure you're aware of the ones, all the supplies that were used yesterday. They're on that counter. And then when you send that potion in, one of the ingredients is mana. I don't know if you need to put that in the paper.
I would have to, yes.
And it seems that a stranger has come in and they're already aware of Beth making them, and they were already commanding her to give the ingredients. So it sounds like someone else is interested suddenly.
Peculiar.
So if they open up that tea shop and use that ingredients in it, we might have more people coming in with illnesses that we can't identify.
You better fucking
Because they might
know.
not have the
I
they might not have the exact ingredients.
I
Just letting you know.
Thank you for informing me. Thankfully, he agreed to let me look over his. Let's say the
Oh,
sanctity
not that
of
guy.
his tea.
It's a different guy. It,
Hmm.
I don't know if he even came in here today. He has like a metal arm, a red sword, and I think it says Quixote on his back.
Yes, I'm actually talking about him. I
oh,
spoke
good. I
to
thought
him
you were
earlier.
worried. The Hellbat. Oh.
No, no.
Okay, sorry. What was your concern then? Now that I'm.
It wasn't a concern. It's that I am relieved. He said that he would let me look over the purity of his. Shall I say, produce?
Okay, so similar to the mushroom. Man, everyone's just been giving us stuff to check today. Interesting.
Well,
All right.
technically, I requested
okay,
this
well,
one.
that's at least good. That's at least good.
Mm. I
and then
actually
if
requested this
they
one
end
for
up
personal
testing-
reasons.
Oh, good. Similar to how I requested the health potion. So,
Hmm.
if they end up running a test though, and it hurts someone, we also need to be prepared for that. So.
Okay.
All right, that should be everything on my end. Like I said, everything's
Good.
on the shelf over there that's empty. So.
I have to apologize that you're not getting your paycheck today.
That's fine. I have a day or two worth of pay and saved up.
I know. I will pay you back the moment that we have the money to afford it. I am still sorry.
Gotcha.
I could have
nope,
prevented
that's
it if
fine.
I was
Can
here.
You see?
Yes, I can
We
see
did the
them.
best we could.
Yes.
No. What I mean is, could you see if maybe? Do you think they'd pay for that potion in any shape or form?
Nirvana?
Yeah, I have no idea.
Considering my workings with them before, likely not. But I can try for it.
Because
I
at the
don't
end of
think
the day,
that they
it'd be
will.
better if we can help people underneath a licensed clinic instead of them taking people to a garage or something to drink potions.
I agree.
So.
I agree. It's
all right. Well, that was hopefully. I'm just glad no one got stabbed because I thought there was gonna be a bloodbath. Halfway through, I was like, "Shit, this is gonna be fucking bad." Oh well.
I
Anyway,
actually
I'm
had
gonna go.
someone on the roof watching just in case, because at first I
Oh, that's
disagreed.
why they were up there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I disagreed at first, but then I looked at the scene and I realized they were right.
Yeah, some people had knives behind their backs and others had guns.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. All right. Let's see here. All right. So I have 7,000 still in my bank. All right. I'm just making in my head. I'm checking the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So, because I just bought that bike. Worst case scenario, I might have to sell it or something.
I don't do that. I have a bunch of ingredients that I
Well, the mayor
bought.
did tell me to check in with him, but I don't know. He was really happy with us because I'm the one that called that meeting today.
Ah, I
I had
see.
the idea to do that,
Hmm.
and he was really happy about it. He said he'd help me out and spread good words. I don't know if that's a good thing.
Well, maybe you'll get some sort of payment. If worst comes to worst, Dash, I have a bunch of ingredients that I bought. I can ration out a bunch of food for myself as well as you. And the rest
I
of the
actually
clinic.
had my last. I had the end pieces of the toast today that from the loaf of bread I bought, and now we can't buy because I can't buy groceries because we kind of have the convenience store guy frozen. Anyway.
Yes.
And they also kind of robbed everything in there, so there's nothing left
Mhm.
anyway. Oh well. Are you heading to bed now?
I'm going to wander. I need to clear my head. And then I will.
That's probably a good idea. I'm gonna check if the grindstone's open. I could use a drink, but if not, I'm just gonna head to bed.
Right.
Ren?
Paying money,
pay
the money, it's a floating lady.
Yeah.
He's a jolly little robot,
Well,
isn't
that
he?
was nice.
I
Doc,
fixed his pelvic
Oh.
thrusters, and
How are you
he's
feeling?
very
what
happy
hap-
about that.
I'm doing good. I'm doing better.
I see.
What's going on with Cap? What happened with
Yeah,
Cap?
a singy boy
I'm
and
assuming he's in a bad
dance
mood?
spot, I
guess
think.
is he gonna head over there and start interviewing
Yeah,
with all the other
he's-
ones apparently, whatever they've been doing all day?
Oh, possibly.
Yeah. Oh, that was good.
He messed up.
That way.
I mean, they're
Really bad.
What happened?
I can't go into full details, but he messed up and he's suffering for it.
Oh boy.
I can't keep following them, but I want to. These sounds like drawn to them. I can't stop.
They're heading to
right?
this.
Oh,
Sounds
quick.
great.
Oh my god.
To be
Wow.
more specific, he got a punishment.
Oof.
Mhm.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
Oh,
Oof.
boy.
Well, some people. Anyway. Well, seems like another talk needs to happen because he's going around being all. Putting his. Just to warn you, putting his application in other places.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's going on?
I'm
I
not so
don't know
sure.
what
I wasn't paying
happened,
attention.
but
I was distracted by the humpy robot.
Yeah,
I
that's
was.
a fair distraction.
That's a sentence I've never thought I was going to hear.
Oh.
I was
I do that a
distracted
lot.
by the humpy robot.
Acclimating well?
I mean, RG's kind of a Humpty Dumpty robot,
think so.
you know? He falls over and.
Gonna be better once I get my business off the ground.
Usually is.
You finally got a new
Yes.
outfit?
You may not want to be out here.
Yep, I
What's
wanted
wrong?
to make it clear that I don't want to take
Static's
orders
in rage
anymore.
mode.
So I'm dressing up like those protagonists that are always like, you
Cap it
can't
that
tell
way.
me what to do. You're not my dad.
Okay.
So good. Alright, good. Alright, good. Because I expect you to do well. You need to advertise yourself. Don't be like me.
Doctor?
Yeah.
Did you need me?
I could build another one.
I couldn't. Stop. Get up.
Cleo,
Come on. Stop being a baby.
Stop being over dramatic. Come on.
Oh, come on.
Get
Get
up.
up.
It's
Get up.
my
Come on. It's your birthday. Don't do
I
like
know
this.
it's
You
your
gotta get up and
Dash.
have a party. There's parties for him.
Yeah, is everything
Static is in rage mode.
like raging, or
Yes.
is she in control? Because sometimes
I
she's
don't
in
know.
control.
I was warned by Callous, which made me think otherwise. Did you see where Cap went?
I mean, I don't know, but he might be at the brothel. I could peek in real quick, maybe.
We have half an hour.
I know. It's gonna. Into the unknown. Don't say that out loud.
Then we should go to the private.
We killed them, Dagu.
Yeah.
We knew him
I mean-
for 5 minutes.
And it was a great 5 minutes, yes.
I want to blow out my
Wait, I just remember that really, like,
Kelly
sexually
Phoenix
harassing
used to
robot?
be a
Did Static kill
driving.
it? I think Static beat it up.
Which
I
one?
see her.
I don't know. Static doesn't seem.
Do you remember the the auto
She came
tuned
to the
robot like
brothel
from
and
5 minutes
in
ago
rage
that went to go
mode.
look for women?
Heard Kelly
Or
singing
were you
Wait,
not there
it
for
was.
that?
Turn
I
away.
didn't hear that. I just heard that it was just singing.
It started screaming, "I'm gonna go find the
it killed
ladies,"
the
and then
singing
ran
robot,
towards the
so,
brothel.
I
Oh,
see.
so that's what happened. So yeah, she doesn't take kindly to her sexual harassing robots. I've
No.
noticed.
Sexual harassing anyone.
True. Robots in particular are the ones that would focus on her, so I guess that's why I said it so specifically. My bad.
It's alright.
Is she banging on the door? What's she doing?
I don't know.
I might be able
Like
to.
I said,
can
she was
get
in the
closer,
brothel.
but She's right there.
She's freaking me the hell out.
Like she came to the brothel, looked at me, looked at Kelly, heard the singing for a couple seconds, and then just immediately ran away.
Hmm.
So maybe Kelly's singing is like a driving away factor.
I think she's looking for someone.
But
The last
she's
time
just.
Brooke, the last time
she
Brooke
just wants
used
to
my
go in there. She's not
fist
having
elators to
nobody.
shock her.
Okay, good.
I mean, she's bothering them in there, but she's not bothering us.
Have you seen
which is
Callous?
good.
True. I just know the last time she was in this mode, Brooke used my gloves a lot.
Okay.
I'm wondering what the hell's going on here.
Have any of you seen Cap?
Not
recently.
They were by the meat shop a couple minutes ago.
Wrong,
I told
incorrect,
them to
and
go away.
wrong. I most recently saw Cap up on the catwalks with me.
Okay.
You're welcome.
Do you know where Callous is?
Of course, I know where everyone is at any given moment. If he's not here. That's not, you're not wrong.
Have you seen Cap yet, by the way?
Drink the mushroom juice, by the way.
No.
Thank you.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, there's a lot of them.
Hello, I am Callous, emotional support unit ESOL 8.
It's my birthday, give me hugs. Come on, give me hugs. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. Give me hugs.
Hugging.
Oh god, this one's aggressive.
Hugging.
Oh.
Hugging.
I just saw Cap. He just ran past.
Sexual perversion detected. Commencing reclamp.
You. Come on.
I know, I'm fired. I'm fired. I'm fired. That's just it.
Come here.
Hugging.
Breathe.
I tried to get to Charles. Was told that they were busy at the time. I couldn't talk to Charles, Dr. Rin. I'll talk to Grease Palms as soon as I can.
Breathe. Take a seat. You're not tired.
I don't need a seat. I don't
Okay.
need a seat. I don't
Yes, you
need
do.
a seat. I don't
Take it.
need a seat. I don't need it. I looked in the underground at Alana's shop for Grease Palms. She wasn't there. I went to Charles. He was busy. I'll tell him he'll pay later. It's my luck. You know, I thought I did something good, and I'm constantly a fuck up. You know, isn't that how it works? Isn't it? One step forward, 50 steps back. I've spent the entire day worried to death about everything, not understanding how people can just go back to normal.
I think you misunderstood me. I said by the end of tomorrow. Not tonight. Didn't expect you to do it tonight. And
I had to get it done. I don't have
feel
time
like
to take
giving-
off. I gotta do my job and then get it done, and then I can take a time off. That's what I've been doing. And that's what I've been doing while you're gone. I'm constantly working. And just to be kinda... I was meaning to tell you.
Don't twist
I
this
didn't
on
want them
me.
to have to pay, because... I didn't mean to seem like I was lying to you this time. It's the one time I wanted to be clear. But it's fine. It's fine. I need to get up. There's going to be a bunch of people in my apartment.
Stay the hell down. You're not
It's just
fired.
my heart acting up, that's all.
Yes, your heart, which keeps you alive. Sit.
It's just acting up right now, that's all. I'm just dealing with it.
Cap.
That's all. I can get up.
You rest when you need to rest. That is now. I can tell. Rest. The reason why I pulled you aside was because someone told me that you were putting in your applications elsewhere.
I was thinking about it, because I was pretty sure I was just ready to get kicked. I'm pretty sure my goose is cooked at this point. I honestly don't know how I'm going to get to Charles.
It's simple. You ask for help. From me.
But you told me to do it, and I didn't want to sit there.
I did.
It seemed useless.
I told you to do the job. You aren't useless. You performed impeccably yesterday. You've saved lives. You did everything that you needed to. I just can't work with dishonesty.
I wasn't trying to be dishonest this time. This was the one time I wanted to show you that I'm not just some person that can just sit behind a counter. I don't want to be that. I don't want to be seen as someone fragile. Just because I have a heart condition doesn't mean I'm a doctor too. I know I don't act like it. I know I act immature and self-destructive. But god damn it, I love these people. And I don't feel like I'm doing enough.
You are doing enough. When there are times that someone absolutely cannot pay, you pull me aside. Okay? You pull me aside. I know I wasn't there yesterday. So in the cases that I am not there, you make them pay an incremental payment. You set it low enough for them to be able to pay it.
I understand.
Don't say that, just listen. And then you come to me later. Okay?
Okay.
You stall it. That way, just in case I do say no, we at the very least know we have a system that allows for them to be able to. If they have absolutely no money, give them an incremental payment with a delayed start date. So that they don't pay that night, but then they are expected
I'll be right
to.
back with the wheelchair.
Shit.
So a robot just
No,
broke someone's kneecap. I'll be right back.
Okay. I will hand. Relax. It's
I'll
fine.
leave the front door open.
It's a kneecap. It's not going to be something extremely urgent. So continue to breathe. Okay?
All right.
I didn't do this to set you up to doom you to fail. All that I wanted you to do was try. And see that you were actually intending on following what I told you. If you need help, you tell
I
me.
thought about not doing it. I honestly did. I honestly thought about just saying no and just leaving. But then I thought about my license. I can't stand making them pay for things. I can't. I know we need it for supplies. I can't feel comfortable making them pay for their lives.
Do you think I feel comfortable doing it?
No. I know you don't.
Then why do you make me do that alone? You are abandoning me.
I see it your way.
You are making me to be the bad guy.
I wasn't wanting you to be the bad guy.
I know you weren't. I need you to understand why I do what I do. Because if this goes under, everyone dies. They don't have good health care here.
I understand. They don't.
If we abandon the rules that we've made, the people down here are fucked. They won't be getting good medicine. They won't.
They won't.
Even if there are Nirvana people around, you know what's going to happen. They're going to become guinea
They'll
pigs.
test on them.
Yes.
You're right. I'll do as you said.
All right. I didn't have to bring them back anymore. So apparently one of the robots from Nirvana malfunctioned, broke their ankle, and then another one injected regenerative and healed her. There's three little tiny cute Nirvana bots walking around hugging everyone. Yeah, it introduced itself and everything. And they were testing serotonin injections and everything, hugging people. And it just injected it. One of them malfunctioned though.
Serotonin. Oh no.
Yeah, they injected serotonin into Becky while hugging her.
They're going to make people addicted.
And then they one of them just malfunctioned and broke one of the dancers' ankles, but then another one is regenerative, and they're not taking money for it either for some reason.
Well, that's because they're going to make them pay for it later. That's always how it works.
Do we want to head back down there?
We
I don't
can't.
know. There's still two more bots
If
out there.
Nirvana sent them,
All the
I
dancers are
can't
crowding
do
them right
anything
now.
about it. I can't do anything. I have to hope that
should
they're
I go
smart
warn
enough
people
to
then?
just not do it. Because I can't speak out against them.
They're luring people in with cuteness, and then during the hug, they inject them with things.
They're just injecting them without them being aware?
No, it's saying it out loud, like injecting. It's like initiating hug, that kind of thing.
Inform people. You can't say it's.
Do that. I'll just put this.
I can't say it's bad. You're not from Nirvana. I am. Well, I'm not from Nirvana. I have a license from it. Fucking damn it. Okay.
I mean, I have license. I just have the EMT license. No, I'll be back. I'll let him know.
Thank you.
I'm closing the door.
Fuck me. Okay.
Kind of glad I walked into my apartment when I did. They were all surrounding, and Rin pointed up at the upper levels, and I wasn't going to deal with the robots, I have to admit. They didn't seem normal.
I was wary of them the moment I saw them. Too cute. Too nice.
Seemed very off.
Look. Oh god, the doors are closed. All I want you to do is approach them. And if they say no, if they put up a fight, then you come back to me and you tell me that, okay? Don't hide it.
Understand.
I
won't hide it.
I don't want people to pay to live. It's a damn stupid thing when you look at it morally speaking.
All right, I'm back.
But
And, they want us.
Mm.
These things want us to talk to you.
Hello?
Hello.
We are Isu. Do you want to introduce us, Hotbot 8?
Yes, me. Hello, I am ISO Emotional Support Unit. I am from a developer branch of the Nirvana Corporation. I'm here to show an example of the trial run for Bot Session 1.
The third robot is not here. Hugbot C was the one injecting people.
Unfortunately, hugs give me anxiety.
But you
So I am going to decline.
everything.
Nope, they don't help me.
Hugs.
Now I'm thankful for this hover function.
I was about to say, are you gonna float away?
Both of you get behind the doors.
Oh.
All right. Wait.
Do you want hugs?
No thanks. No thanks.
Are you sure?
I am very sure. Thank you.
Can I? Yes.
Yeah, you guys said you guys were gonna explain stuff. You want to explain things to the doctor? You wanted to talk to her?
Subject unless they approve of her.
Yes. Okay. Do you want to? What do you want to explain to doctor?
Or you will end up like Unity. Okay.
Oh, that's bad.
I apologize for the behavior of Unity. They were on a different trial program to Unit A and B. For that, they had malfunction in their AI and has apparently injured someone in the process.
Oh, that's horrible.
Unity,
They have been disassembled.
We have a disassemble code in us if we cause harm.
The harm has been taken care of. We are all equipped with high-level healing nanobots.
Regenerative.
Yes.
That's
regenerative
that's very
nanobots,
good.
Yes. It is. We don't have many doses,
The fact that
but it.
I mean, she was already standing on it. It was a clean break, and it's already standing on it. Oh, man.
That is
It
Nirvana's work, all
we
right.
were required to.
Expensive.
we're
I'm
required
almost
to
worried
bring
that
it
now they're
if-
gonna get
if we
attacked on their
fail.
way out of that regenerative.
The
As you were
developers will be
saying.
charged.
Oh, they will
reason
be charged,
for
I see.
Such chemicals and our chases, and as Hagbots and why we have been sent down here, the point to Harrisburg is that it is the second step or second final step. What did they do? This
Second
script
final
is
step in our
terrible.
trial run. It is second
There's so
final
many
step in our trial
grammatical
run.
errors. Yes, we will ultimately develop for the most difficult situation of war. In the case that we are put in a war-ridden environment that has explosives and people suffering from the psychological damage of guerrilla warfare and general trauma to their body as well, we are there to provide comfort.
So
So,
PTSD.
Callous Row, as per census and demographic information we've been given, this is the second best thing to a war zone.
Perfect.
That's what?
You're doing a wonderful job. Thank you so much for explaining that to me.
I'm terribly sorry that we have caused problems, but we are an experimental version of the Hagbot.
Of
I
course.
am sure in the future we will be improved further.
Absolutely.
Hopefully not as many errors. There are many outstanding
Yes.
errors that are constantly being tested.
Of course. Thank you for
If we
explaining
happen
that to
come
me.
back, we may be able to provide comfort
Are you sure
to
you don't want
the
hugs?
patients that are there. You
I'm
are
very
full.
sure.
Can I at least have a head pet?
That I can do.
Thank you.
I will allow you to go forward.
Thank you.
You are
Maybe
permitted
you
to be
want
within the
hugs in
lobby, and if
future. We
people,
might come back.
so long as you explain the full extent of what your treatment entails as well as the payment, then it is perfectly acceptable to do that within the medical bay.
The payment is hugs.
Ah, the payment is hugs.
Yes.
Of
hugs
course.
For hugs.
That's not some sort of abbreviation for money, is it? Like
No. No, I do not
All
believe
right.
so.
Just making sure.
Smart. Good job, Dash.
I mean, think about it, because people could consent to it, but they would.
Mm-hmm. Oh. He was too smart. Oh, your other bot.
Hello.
Dude, we were like, dude, that was so smart, and we just see you disappear. We're like, oh no, he was too smart.
Because think about, I was trying to think like huge, unending, like or like. I was trying to think of a friggin' like hello.
I'm fine. I was out of character. I'm fine.
I know, but I'm saying like in character. She didn't set you up to fail.
All right.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Everyone, shut up.
There we go.
I'm coming down.
It's like it's a sweet 16. Everyone shut up. I'm coming down.
Yeah, it was working.
Oh, whatever.
I didn't hear it working, actually.
All right. Anyway. Oh my God, I'm gonna start killing people. All right. Look. First of all, good job, everyone. We had a great time. That was a really good session, I felt like. Round of applause for everyone. Everybody did a great job. Synthetics. Oblivious, did you finish the synthetic thing? I wasn't there for it, so.
Oh, everyone
I think
is
so.
now frozen.
That's the that is the kind of answer that I wanted. All right, cool.
Hell yeah! Oh my God!
All right, so we did that. All right, so next session.
I went back to my.
All right, I don't know if Brunswick's here or in chat, but next session we will be going after Locke. The map should be ready, so that's going to be the first bit.
Did you guys plan that in character this week? Because I wasn't like around doing my shit.
Yeah, we
Fuck.
planned that in character this week.
Oh no.
we planned that in
Rope the
character
mare
this
in
week.
somehow, please. I want a shadow run. One day. Please let me shadow run.
Hold on, guys. I'll talk to them about their briefs. Let's step into my office. Of death.
Oh, shut up! I hate you guys.
Alright, so anyway,
Now, why would I do that?
so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do next week. So the beginning of Callous Row will be us gathering up and then us actually going on the run. So I'm gonna need extras for that, obviously. I'm gonna need people to play, fucking, shooty boys and all that. I'm also going to need.
Okay, it's good.
I'm going to need somebody to play the captain of the Shadow Bats. This is gonna be like lots of speaking roles. You have to
it's your
sound
time to shine.
as
recommend
sinister
Mortal
as
Kombat.
possible.
Murder Crumpet. 100%.
Look, if Murder Crumpet wants to do it, I would be okay with that. Because I want a sassy captain. That'd be hilarious. But anyway, if Murder doesn't want to do it, then anybody who wants to do that is welcome to. I
think
need
Hopeless is wanting
somebody.
to do that.
Oh, I didn't see you, Hopeless. You want to do it?
Are you not talking?
Okay, cool. All right, then Hopeless can do it. Nice.
Cool.
All right. Just to be clear, the map is fucking awesome. Okay, there's gonna be chest-high walls. It's a whole thing. So, what we're gonna do for this in a particular interaction, we have health potions that Kira and crew was able to give to us. So we're gonna have some ways to recover in the middle of it. To be clear, this run will be very dangerous because the enemies you'll be fighting
I'm not going.
are not fucking pushovers, alright? If you get
I'm not
shot,
going.
you're gonna go down.
Good luck.
And that includes me. If I get fucking popped, I'm gonna roll for myself. Alright?
Hell yeah, brother.
The anti-potions are not at full potency.
Yeah.
Alright, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the plan for next week. You guys are all the best. Thank you guys so much for playing in Callous Row.
Thank you for running in Arcadum.
You haven't come to talk to me, Laura.
This is so good.
I'm sorry.
No.
Also, cringe. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's
okay. So did somehow not everyone suddenly hate me again? I don't know what happened.
I guess everyone kind of just like
Kurt gave me in a day.
I mean, that happens. It's been some time. People don't have their emotions at peak.
Yeah, true. It's been a week out of character.
With like Ascension, it's like we get like a day gap, so the emotions can still like be easily accessed.
Very true. Yeah. I mean, she came in there. She's like, "I want to talk to your boss," and I'm like, "Uh-oh." And I'm like, "I didn't get to talk to you yet because it was a thing after thing after thing."
I know.
So
That's
doing
why
that
she was
email
like,
thing might
okay,
make better.
time to. Yeah, having those like, we have to talk to Arcadum shit.
Arcadum silent went full or.
I'm not a happy person.
I actually have an orc drinking song that I can send you. We can actually sing it together.
I'm so fucking tired. Jesus Christ.
And we got hammered.
We have a medical thing.
Yeah.
So last episode. Okay, yeah.
Alright, what's up?
Well, so obviously she wasn't here the previous episode, so getting all of the medical information of what occurred to her in character took like a long time in the morning. So is it okay for us to like write an email to her to let her know what happened during the day?
Cool.
Perfect. I mean, obviously in character, I'll go back to my apartment and do it or whatever, or go up to the console. I'm not just gonna be like, totally did that, even if I didn't act it out. But you know, so just to try to help in the future, because you know, having everything thrown at us or the medical staff when they haven't even been informed of what happened is kind of frustrating. So okay,
Yeah,
we
so
just
just
wanted
send
to
them a message,
clarify
that's
that with you.
fine.
Cool, perfect.
Gotcha.
Yeah, good. You guys have a good time?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. By the way, I was so worried. I thought that when the town hall was called, you could have had a corp come down right at that moment, like the fucking mech come out and just start spraying. God. That would have been...
Anyway, I started blasting.
That's how I was like when you said look up, I was like, ah, fuck, here it comes.
There was a guy hiding up there.
I thought someone was
watching over the whole thing.
Becky was gonna get stabbed. Something was gonna happen.
Did you guys meet the auto-tune bot?
We did, and then we found out that he went to the brothel and got killed.
Party
bot is so fun, dude. I'm bringing him back. Hey, everybody! All right, that's it. Yeah.
I mean, I was worried I was gonna get killed, so I'm gonna write up my alternate character. Do we just throw that at you?
Yeah, throw that at me.
All right, gotcha. Oh, we can go this way now. What the fuck? Oh. No, this led back here. Shit. Fucking hug bots.
Fucking hug bots. Dude, the poker face
you didn't
was real.
see what I saw.
I'm confused.
I could tell. I'm like, oh, you're being sweet. I'm like, this isn't real. You're being, oh, that's not wonderful. It took me a second to realize. It took me a second or two to realize.
Thank you.
Wait, did she? Yeah. Oh my
Because
god.
she
So
can't
that
speak
character's the one that
against
got hurt
them.
ankle,
She
bro.
can't. She can't fucking do it.
I know. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah. The funny thing is, like I said, I got a call. Someone just broke their ankle. Get there. They were like, we injected her. Fixed it. I'm like, wait.
Oh my god.
So she's like, wait, I don't have the money to pay that. And I'm like, uh-oh. So, as for what, it was just a little quick meme thing, I guess, at the very end, and Arcadum was one of the bots, and he was the one injecting and breaking ankles. One of the things he said was,
they might come back from the way they were talking.
He's like, I need hugs to. Being very aware of the atrophy of the world and everything we do won't matter anymore.
Well, I mean, that's Arcadum's one.
I know.
But I'm pretty sure this one's gonna come back. I was like, oh no.
Mine was just meant to establish that you can use this for the experimental run or something, but yeah.
You guys have super high level regenerative though. That was scary. Did you guys honestly not take payment though?
Yeah.
That means that there's literally a broken.
or else they would have been liable.
When did this
So when Arcadum's character dismantled, though, is it gonna be salvageable from the other people in Callous? Technically.
I have no clue.
Guess we'll
Oh
see.
well. Yeah, because technically they would have high level.
Wildcat.
Is that a
like
naked
regenerative?
person?
No, it's just it's
No, they have
it's,
shorts on. They have shorts on.
It's a score. It's a score bunny. No, it's a string bikini, if anything.
Oh, okay.
It's like a thong, but yeah. I can understand your worry
I
though.
saw something interesting at the last half of the arcade.
Uh-oh. Which
There
thing?
there was a corporate bot just wandering around scanning everything.
Oh yeah, that was Morpheus. I noticed that it was scanning inside the clinic too. By the way, I was standing outside the clinic and overheard you talking to Cap for most of that.
Yeah. He was fucking having a panic
did he
attack.
already
Like,
do,
oh my god, boy.
Did he already do something and he was putting in his application other places and stuff like that? Is that what I heard?
That's to fix it
He
properly.
was told that he was putting in applications other places, so the way that my character interpreted that at first was, oh,
He's
not
already
even
prepared to be
intending to do
fired.
this. He's just gonna stall and then fuck off, so I can't trust him anymore, basically. But then she's like, oh no,
So did you
he
fire
was just
him yet, or no?
panicking.
We still
This
have a
poor
day.
fucking kid. No, he's not fired. She pretty
Okay,
much got a
gotcha.
glean on the